Yo, what is going on, guys? It's C-Brev. Welcome to another MLB The Show 19 card review. Today we're going over the much anticipated 97 overall signature series Carlos Gonzalez. This card is obtainable through Headliners packs. He's still in packs as of the making of this video, but he'll probably be rotated out soon. So look for him on the marketplace. He's currently selling for around 70,000 stubs. So with that, we'll get right into the card review. This card was one of the most fun cards I've used at all. This card is so much fun, dude. He's got the huge leg kick, the BM one-handed follow through on the no doubt home runs, plays good defense, has a cannon in the outfield, is fast. I mean, this card is just a ton of fun and very good as well. So I want to talk about a couple things about what makes this card good / bad. And I guess I'll start with the bad ones, which aren't even really that bad. You do notice the 84 vision and the stats against lefties. This card definitely struggles against left-handed pitching, specifically Kershaw. So don't expect a lot out of him if you're matched up against Kershaw. He just doesn't have the stats to make it easy for you. And the other thing I want to talk about is I played him out of position at left field, and it was only once, but he did have a bad animation that cost me 2 bases instead of an out. It was kind of a tough play. He had to catch it on the run, and he had that animation where they just stick their glove up on the run and it goes over their glove. But overall, he played pretty good defense, and he's not really out there for the fielding as much as he is for the arm strength. 95 arm strength is some of the highest arm strength in the game for outfielders right now, if you guys didn't know. I'm pretty sure it's higher than Tony Gwynn. Don't quote me on that, but Willie Mays' arm strength is 98, I think, for perspective. So this guy has a freaking cannon out there, and 77 speed is more than enough to get to most balls, except for the one that I was talking about. As far as getting it done at the plate, this card is incredible. This is a righty killer if there ever was one. Destroys right-handed pitching. His swing is butter, as it always has been in MLB The Show. He's got that nice swing. If you put the barrel on the ball, it's going to go a long way. And then the number one thing I want to talk about with this guy hitting-wise, which is the most OP thing about this card, is the auto shift. So most people hate getting auto shifted with left-handed hitters because they only think about the ground outs straight to the second baseman. This is one of those cards where you get a mini chub every time you see them auto shifted with no one on base, because the way this card swing worked this year is this card's swing works this year is on good timing. He hits the ball oppo all the time. If you have good timing on a pitch that's away, he's hitting it down the left field line. If you have good timing on a pitch that's down the middle, half the time he's hitting it into the left center field gap. For some reason, there are just certain cards like that this year. Willie Mays is another one that comes to mind, where you can have good timing and the ball just goes opposite field. So I can't tell you how many hits I had where they were auto-shifting me, and all I had to do was have good timing, and I just hit it completely against the shift for a double or a triple. So really OP about this card. I've never seen it quite this drastic with any other card this year, where so many good timings go oppo against a guy that's shifted. And another note about the shift is that he does have 77 speed, so that's more than enough to beat out a bunt down the third base line if you want to get a little cheesy. So overall, this card is really good. I'd probably rate him between tier 2 and tier 3 for outfielders. The problem is there's so many good outfielders that are cheap. Tony Gwynn comes to mind. I don't know if I would play Tony Gwynn, or I don't know if I'd play this card over Tony Gwynn. Maybe if I was just jonesing for some home runs, but he's definitely close. He's, like I said, tier 2, tier 3 outfielder. So if you enjoy Carlos Gonzalez cards like I do, because he should have been an amazing player for the A's, but we messed it up, then definitely go pick this card up. Definitely worth the 70K that he's selling for. Even if you just need a bench player, this is a great pinch hitter and defensive replacement and pinch runner. So overall, nothing but good things to say about this card. So as always, we'll rate the card how he rates in the meta, and we'll rate him compared to how much he costs. So how he rates in the meta, I'll give him a B+. Once again, tier 2 / tier 2 slash tier 3 outfielder. And compared to how much he costs, we'll give him a B+, because 70K is probably right around or maybe even a little cheaper than what I think this card is worth. So I hope you guys enjoyed this card review. Let me know down in the comment section below who you want me to review next. Enjoy the clips after this, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.